What are the very best and healthiest foods with absolutely no carbs and no sugar? In this video, we'll be exploring the top 8 diabetic-friendly, heart-helping foods that are free of carbohydrates and sugar. Do you feel like your diet is lacking in nutrition? Do you struggle with cravings for unhealthy snacks, junk foods which probably leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, unfulfilled, and guilty? You're not alone. Many people find themselves stuck in the sugar cycle. The more carbs you eat, the more carbs you crave. While we all need at least some carbohydrates, especially from fruits, vegetables, and nuts and seeds, eating too many carbohydrates can lead to dangerous blood sugar spikes, especially for those suffering from insulin resistance. But with lack of access to quality food options, or a lack of knowledge about what constitutes as a healthy diet, it can be all too easy to get sucked into a world of quick, inexpensive, high-carb junk foods. You may not even realize how much added sugar is present in everyday items, like breads and sauces. But did you know that there are actually plenty of delicious alternatives out there for those in need of cost-effective carb-free meals? We're about to highlight 8 of the very best diabetes-fighting foods, which give you practically zero carbs and zero sugar, but pay huge nutritional dividends. And stay tuned to the end to discover the most amazingly delicious, filling, and practically zero-carb snack food on the planet. Now keep it low-carb, but nutrition-packed, low-price, and flavor-rich with the 8 healthiest foods with practically zero carbs or sugar. Number 8. Feta cheese. Yes, technically feta cheese can give you a small amount of carbohydrates, but you'd have to eat a large 1-ounce serving to even approach 1 gram of carbohydrates. However, this cheese is considered an excellent choice for diabetics, as it is a great source of protein, monounsaturated fatty acids, and probiotics. Protein helps to slow the absorption of carbohydrates, so feta cheese is an excellent option to pair with other carbs on your plate. Protein also works to increase insulin sensitivity and satiety, helping you avoid weight gain and the risk of blood sugar spikes. Monounsaturated fatty acids are also beneficial for blood sugar control because, like protein, they can help to slow digestion and the absorption of glucose in the bloodstream. And studies show these heart-healthy fats also work to increase insulin sensitivity. And probiotics feed your healthy gut bacteria, which helps reduce inflammation in the gut. This works to reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Plus, probiotics have been found to aid the body's regulation of insulin production, and they may also improve glucose tolerance while reducing fasting blood sugar levels. Meanwhile, feta is loaded with other heart-healthy, diabetic-friendly micronutrients, including B vitamins, vitamin K, calcium, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc. That's why research shows feta cheese can work to improve the health of your bones, your gut, and your immune system. Feta cheese can be a wonderful addition to your diabetes-fighting dishes. But which main ingredient can be the perfect centerpiece for your next decadent dinner? Number 7. Grass-fed beef. If you are a meat eater, you still want to keep your portions to a minimum, and you should seek out the best quality beef when possible. That's because grass-fed beef contains higher levels of beneficial nutrients and less calories, fat, and sugar than grain-fed beef. In fact, grass-fed beef contains 0 grams of carbs and 0 grams of sugar. But it's an excellent source of protein and heart-helping omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in the body. Omega-3s also help to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce triglycerides, and increase cardiovascular aiding HDL cholesterol, all of which can work to support healthy blood sugar levels while lowering the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Red meat also contains conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, which has been linked to improved glucose control and reduced risk of developing diabetes complications. Meanwhile, beef is a good source of other cardiovascular aiding, blood sugar balancing antioxidants, including iron, magnesium, zinc, vitamins A, E, and important B vitamins, including riboflavin and niacin. But remember, grass-fed beef supplies higher amounts of most of these beneficial micronutrients than grain-fed beef, and it will be free from carbs and sugar. Number 6. Black coffee. Why take your coffee black? For one thing, it can help you get your morning fix without consuming any carbohydrates or sugar. But thanks to its most popular nutrient, caffeine, black coffee can aid the body in producing insulin more efficiently. That's right, caffeine has been found to increase the production of glucose transporters in muscle cells. This allows insulin to work more effectively, which works to reduce blood sugar levels. Research has also found that, thanks to its supply of antioxidants, black coffee can improve metabolism and insulin sensitivity. In fact, a cup of black coffee gives you 15% of the recommended daily intake for the powerful antioxidant riboflavin. Riboflavin, aka vitamin B2, has been shown to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation of nerves, which is of supreme importance for those suffering from diabetic neuropathy. Did you know that multiple studies have found that regularly drinking black coffee can work to reduce your risk of certain forms of cancer and neurodegenerative diseases? Plus, studies also show that regular consumption of black coffee can work to lower your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So, along with your black coffee, what other carb and sugar-free food can you enjoy at breakfast time? Try number 5, eggs. Eggs are practically free from any carbs and they contain 0 sugar. They are also one of the best sources of protein, which, as you know by now, helps to stabilize post-meal blood sugar while preventing blood sugar spikes, thanks to its ability to slow your digestion. And thanks to their supply of protein, it's been reported that eggs can help you feel fuller, quicker, thus aiding weight management. Plus, eggs are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to decrease triglycerides and harmful LDL cholesterol, while also helping improve long-term blood glucose control. A recent study even found that type 2 diabetic and pre-diabetic participants who ate 1 egg per day had better fasting glucose levels than participants who did not eat eggs. Meanwhile, eggs are rich in other diabetes-fighting antioxidants, including vitamin A, a range of B vitamins, choline, iron, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc. And due to their wide variety of glucose-lowering, anti-inflammatory micronutrients, studies show that regularly eating eggs can improve your eye health, reduce your risk of heart disease, and help you to lose weight. But which came first? The egg or number 4, chicken? If you're looking for a regular source of lean protein, chicken can make for the perfect no-carb, no-sugar choice. Of course, chicken's excellent supply of lean protein provides added satiety and slowed digestion to your meal. In fact, eating lean protein reduces the body's release of ghrelin, a hormone which makes you feel hungry. At the same time, it increases your body's release of amylin, a hormone which makes you feel full. That's why lean protein can aid weight loss, while helping to prevent post-meal glucose spikes. Chicken is also low in fat, and most of that is in the form of heart-healthy unsaturated fats. Plus, chicken supplies an entire catalogue of proven anti-diabetes nutrients, including copper, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, and zinc. And it's an excellent source of multiple powerful B vitamins, including niacin, pyridoxine, riboflavin, and thiamine. These antioxidants help your body more efficiently metabolize carbohydrates, while also aiding the health of your nervous system, your immune system, and your brain. And selenium specifically has been linked to improved insulin sensitivity and better glycemic control in people with diabetes. But what no-carb ingredient can you use for a delicious and nutrition-packed chicken marinade? That's just ahead. But first, we want to give you 3 free gifts. gain incredible diabetes-fighting recipes, plus tips, tricks, and inside info with Superfoods for Diabetics, Episode 1 of that diabetes documentary, and our new cookbook, Snacks, Meals, and Desserts that lower blood sugar. To get all 3 for free, simply click the link in the description box below. Okay, so what magical ingredient should you use in your next meat marinade? Try number 3, apple cider vinegar. This popular ingredient, often used in salad dressings, soups, and marinades, only requires a small amount, but adds a huge dose of diabetes-fighting power to your meals. And, of course, apple cider vinegar is free from both carbohydrates and sugar. Thanks to the fermentation process which creates this tangy vinegar, it contains acetic acid, which improves the body's ability to metabolize fats and carbohydrates. Studies show that apple cider vinegar can reduce the rise of blood sugar after eating. And research also suggests that it can work to decrease insulin resistance, at the same time helping to reduce total cholesterol and triglyceride levels. In fact, a recent small study concluded that when consuming a high-carb meal, including apple cider vinegar may increase insulin sensitivity by as much as 34%. A separate study found that diabetic participants who consumed 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before bed experienced a 4% drop in fasting blood sugar by the morning. Meanwhile, apple cider vinegar provides beneficial antioxidants, including B vitamins, vitamin C, and apple polyphenols, which have been found to block fat and cholesterol from being absorbed by the body. And, in general, scientists believe that regular intake of apple cider vinegar can work to reduce the risks of obesity, cardiovascular diseases, microbial infections, and type 2 diabetes. Number 2. Wild-caught salmon. This is possibly the most nutritious variety of no-carb, no-sugar, lean protein. Salmon's protein is a no-brainer, helping to increase satiety while slowing your digestion and your body's insulin response. But fatty fish, especially wild-caught salmon, are perhaps most famous for their supply of those incredible omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation while improving insulin sensitivity. Of course, salmon supplies other beneficial nutrients, including important B vitamins like cobalamin, niacin, pyridoxine, and thiamine, plus magnesium, potassium, and selenium. Actually, salmon is especially loaded with selenium, which has been shown to aid thyroid metabolism while providing protection to your cells against cancerous oxidative damage. And as we mentioned earlier, selenium is associated with improved insulin sensitivity and better glycemic control for those already living with diabetes. Meanwhile, cobalamin, aka vitamin B12, is also found in large amounts within salmon. This antioxidant is critically important for red blood cell formation and nervous system regulation. Salmon is also particularly high in vitamin D, which can be of great benefit to diabetics and pre-diabetics, as this antioxidant has been linked to increased insulin sensitivity and improved glycemic control. Studies also show that eating salmon may help to increase the production of GLP-1, an incretin hormone which works to regulate glucose metabolism. So, if salmon can do all of that good without adding to your carb or sugar intake, what could possibly be even healthier? Well, for your next nutrition-packed soup, be sure to use number 1. Bone broth. Did you know that soup can be one of the best meals for fighting diabetes and obesity? And some soups use bone broth as a main ingredient. This type of chicken or beef stock contains a vast assortment of antioxidant vitamins and minerals, including calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. Did you know that potassium helps to regulate nerve signals throughout the body? And multiple studies show that it has the ability to lower high blood pressure. And, naturally, bone broth is an amazing source of protein, which is a main reason why studies show that regularly eating soups can aid appetite control. Eating soups is often also linked to decreased BMI and belly fat. And, of course, protein helps to stabilize your post-meal glucose levels. Actually, bone broth supplies a wide range of amino acids, which have been found to reduce inflammation throughout the body. In fact, the amino acids in bone broth have been found to aid your digestive system, help you build muscle, and boost your immunity. They are also a main component of certain hormones and neurotransmitters, making amino acids vitally important to your brain health. Plus, bone broth is rich in collagen, which may aid joint and muscle health. In fact, studies show that regularly consuming collagen in combination with regular resistance training can work to increase muscle mass while decreasing body fat. Now, as promised, we've got the perfectly healthy and sugar-free snack you can enjoy guilt-free. Introducing the practically zero carb snack, nori seaweed sheets. Some seaweed snacks may contain a small amount of carbohydrates, depending on the oil in which they are cooked, but generally speaking, in most cases, a pack of 10 nori seaweed sheets contains 1 gram of carbs or less. But you're also getting heaps of nutrition in your salty snack of the sea. Seaweed supplies a host of diabetes-fighting antioxidant vitamins and minerals, including iron, magnesium, potassium, and zinc. Seaweed is also rich in those incredible omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce diabetes associated with inflammation while improving insulin sensitivity. So now you have a roadmap for how to fill your plate with a wide assortment of zero-carb, zero-sugar foods. Are there any no-carb, no-sugar favorites we didn't manage to fit into this list? Let us know your thoughts by commenting below. Don't forget to click the link in the box below to claim your 3 free gifts. And you know the drill. We'd love you to like and subscribe. And to really show your appreciation for our channel, click the thanks button. But we want to say thank you for watching. Please have yourself a happy and healthy day.